We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show coming at you in Vilcabamba, Ecuador.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah everybody.
Happy Hanukkah.
All the Jewish people. It's Hanukkah right now. It's getting earlier every year. So soon it's going to be like January.
Does it mean we put things in your shoes? Like what?
You get 8 presents. You put one in one shoe, one in the other shoe, one in a glove, one in the other glove. You know, like they have little stockings.
Yeah. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Woo!
I kind of just made that up, guys. I don't know. Okay. So...
They like the 24 idea, don't they?
They do like the 24 idea. Give me some time on that, guys. We'll do it, but I gotta do some planning. I gotta figure. I don't want to break a copyright and be like steal the. I gotta figure something out. So just give me some time on that one, but we'll make it happen.
Someone was complaining that we don't do the tips early enough in the video, so they have to wait.
Now I've heard it all. Tips?
Give them a tip, Baba.
No!
Baba! Ooh, maybe you want to give them a tip about harvesting?
Maybe we're living tips.
That sounds like the name of a website or something, doesn't it, Baba? Livingtips.com.
All right. So, let's show them the the Thanksgiving footage we got.
Okay.
Zach and Alara, you guys have been asking for them like crazy. They're back. They're better. And they've got their Thanksgiving dinner they wanted to share with us. Shall we?
Yes.
Check it out.
And so we finished our main course and now we're on to dessert. And I just wanted to briefly show you guys what we had. Go ahead. This is a pumpkin pie, pumpkin cheesecake actually, with nutmeg slivers on top, jujube walnut crust. These are my chia cookie dough rounds, which someone said taste like M&Ms. This is of course some fresh fruit, some ripe persimmons and apples. These are Chinese dates, they're called jujubes. This, let's see, this plate is a little better looking. This is bananas with jungle peanut butter blended with cacao and agave, a little bit of salt drizzled on bananas and sprinkled with coconut. This is chocolate mesquite brownies with coconut oil, coconut butter, coconut oil. And this is raw persimmon ice cream made with honey and fresh coconuts. Our friend Enrique does that. We might start carrying his stuff on the Raw World. Amazingly creamy. So thanks for watching and blessings to you and everybody on this great Thanksgiving. This is Alara Tiernan.
And Zach too.
Take care, bye.
That looked very exciting, didn't it?
You can totally see that Zach was just wasted on raw chocolate.
Uh-oh, that sounded like an accusation.
Completely wasted. So the tip of the day is not eat 5 raw chocolate meals.
Uh-oh. Why?
Or eat 5 raw chocolate meals and have a giggle chop today, and in a couple days have a little
Decompression?
jabbler chop.
Oh no.
Okay, guys. I wanted to talk a little bit about manifesting today.
Ooh.
This is the ultimate manifester on the planet. It's because she lives in
Vilcabamba?
bliss. Yeah. Maybe this is what that person was talking about when we have too much space in the video, because we're just like talking about nothing. It's just going nowhere.
Stupid bummer.
Yeah. But people still watch.
I know a question that someone was asking.
Okay, what's that?
What did Mr. Monarch used to do before he was a raw fetus?
Okay, guys. When I was younger, I was in like high school. I worked for a community center. I worked with kids. That was a lot of fun. After that, I was working at a bank. I was into finance a little bit. And then I was actually president of my fraternity in college.
What does that involve?
That's big time. That's like president of a fraternity. It's like,
Does it mean you gag people and make them drink beer and stuff?
well, I mean, that's just like on the side. That's like, it's more like, yeah, but it's like an organization. You know, what is a pledge? A pledge is someone who just breaks into the industry of some sort of industry and wants to move up the ladder. It's like the same thing. So what happened was I was after I was doing I did all these internships. I worked on the Keenan Ivory Wayne show, The Love Connection. I know, she giggle chops at that one. I just did all these internships on all these TV shows, and I was also interested in finance. So I worked at Smith Barney, this place called Fund Miner, and just different things for finance. But I decided coming out of college, I was into entertainment. I wanted the hip thing, and I got a job at MTV Networks, as a lot of people know. Now, you kind of see a pattern with what's happened in my life. Like now I'm successful. I'm doing what I love to do in the raw foods movement. We have a successful business. In my fraternity, I went and became the president. Out of college, I got the ideal job that anybody can possibly imagine. Working at MTV Networks, you don't have to wear a suit or anything like that. I wanted to work in the entertainment industry. People think I'm lucky all the time in my life. Do you really think this is luck? Do you think the success we're experiencing now, it's manifestation? Okay, so when I first got out of college into the entertainment industry, I busted out. I wanted to work I didn't know where. I applied everywhere. I went to Universal Studios, Warner Brothers, Disney. I went to Disney. They practically just kicked me out the door because I couldn't type on numbers fast enough. They make you do tests and they treat you like a herd of cows and stuff like that. And I even broke into the Warner Brothers building to try to find some sort of vice president or president or something to get in there and do so. This is what I do. I obsess about what I want. I wanted to work in the entertainment industry. And when I failed Disney, Warner Brothers, Universal, whatever, did I stop? No. Did something just get handed to me on a silver platter? Yes. A person in another fraternity, not even my fraternity, knew I was looking for a job, and he worked at MTV Networks. He put in a good word for me. I got a job there. I worked at MTV Networks in Santa Monica for 2 years, and then I transferred to New York, and I was working behind the award shows. It was just crazy. I had the easiest job in the world. Everyone was all hit. It was just crazy.
What were you doing at MTV?
I worked behind the scenes of the award shows. I did the finance aspect. I would bring like $10,000 petty cash in my little nappy sack, and I'd give it to all the PAs, and I have to record all the money. I just sat there doing nothing all day as I looked at like them singing and blah, 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 blah.
Did you get lots of autographs?
No, I didn't care about that sort of thing. That wasn't one of my obsessions, so that wasn't...
Isn't it also true that Mr. Monarch sold bean bags at one point?
In college, my friend had a beanbag share business. We sold them on the street corner. That was a lot of fun. And I started working at swap meets, and I did this Halloween swap meet once, and I did my own business. I made some money. It was fun. Yeah.
And then what?
And here we are today, everyone. We are very blessed beings.
We are.
But what you think this is lucky? The people have been telling me I'm lucky all my life. I mean,
Tell me the same
I'm
thing.
fortunate. They tell you the same thing, right? And it just always happens. You know how many times when I moved to New York, you can't do that. There's no place to live, and it's very expensive. You'll just never find a place. I lived in a penthouse. And then after that sublet ended, I had to find another crazy good apartment. 3 apartments in a row, and it was supposedly impossible at the time. It was never ending. It's just, I don't listen to what people tell me I can't do.
Ah, there's a tip.
I can do whatever I want, and I've always said that, and I always will, and I'll always do it. It drives me nuts. We don't need no one to tell us what to do. We don't need no one like you to tell us what to do. And who do we got there?
Angela Stokes Monarch.
And Matt Monarch, manifesting madness. And we'll see you again tomorrow at the Raw Food World TV show.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.